Hey, it's Dreadwas here, and I help recruitment and search firm owners make more placements for higher fees with less work and fewer headaches. And I wanted to make this quick video to talk to you about cold calling, right? So first of all, a bit of backstory. So I saw a post in DSP's Facebook group, The Herc. Shout out to DSP, absolute legend, and thanks for his sort of inspiring this video. But I also had a similar conversation with a couple of the recruiters we help as well a couple of days ago. So I wanted to sort of give my thoughts on the whole cold calling argument, right? First of all, a quick disclaimer: if you're a recruitment or search firm owner, and you love calling that much that you're not interested in changing the way you do things, you're not even open-minded enough to improve your results, then this video isn't for you. No need to watch it, definitely no need to comment on it. But if you are, whether you like cold calling or you don't, but if you're open to getting better results from the use of the phone, then this is really for you. So first of all, you often hear people saying, don't cold call, never cold call, things like that. And I think a lot of, cold calling is a controversial subject, right? It shouldn't be, but it is, because I think, a lot of recruiters are sort of born and raised on the idea that cold calling is the only way to get business. And, they almost fight for it like it's a religion. I mean, I've had some sort of silly arguments and debates with people online in the past about the idea of cold calling, just because they're so precious about it, so protective of it. And I can understand why, right? Because it 100% works. I know a lot of people inside recruitment and outside recruitment who have made a lot of money just using cold calling, right? So no one's saying that it doesn't work. But I think there's I think most people would also agree that it's getting harder to get through to decision makers. The market's perhaps more saturated than it was a few years back. So, even if you do get through, it's getting harder to stand out as, an expert recruiter in your field when everyone else is, doing BD the same way. There's also another big misconception that when, we say don't cold call, you don't need to cold call, or cold calling is not the only way to win business, that we mean don't use the phone. Like, no one's saying don't use the phone. The phone's a great platform. It definitely works. I think in any business, if you're not using it, or you're not at least testing its use, then you're missing the trick. You're missing out on potential revenue. But I would say the same for every platform where you could reach your potential clients. So if you're not testing the use of LinkedIn, if you're not testing the use of Facebook, Twitter, direct mail, any platform really where you can communicate with your potential clients, if you're not testing its use, then you're missing the trick. But, there are better and worse ways to use it. There are ways that get you better results and ways that get you worse results. Think about this. If let's imagine you've got two prospect lists, like both with 100 people on. List A has 100 people who know who you are, see you as an authority, in your field, and trust you to deliver the results they want. And then you've got list B, who, they're also prospects, but they, at this point in time, have no idea you exist. Where do you think you get the best results? Where do you think you're most likely to win business, right? And the answer is list A, right? You're more likely to get through, more likely to have a warm reception when you're ringing people who know who you are, see you as an authority, and trust you to deliver, the best candidate in the market in this example, right? So that's not to disregard list B, because list B they're still prospects. All we're saying is, if you've got list A, it makes more sense to spend more time calling those people, because that's where you get the best results. And then with list B, if they don't know you at this point, why not, before you pick up the phone, let's say today's Monday and you want to call them on Wednesday, why not between, now and Wednesday, why not send them something or multiple things that present you as an authority in your market? Why not make sure they know you before you call them? Why not make sure that, before you pick up the phone to call them, they've seen a really good piece of content, whether it's a video, a letter, a message, whatever, that positions you as an expert in your field. So really the only difference between, a cold call to a complete stranger, or a warm call to a prospect who knows, likes, and trusts you is preparation, right? Spend a day before you make the cold call, sending them some really useful content that makes the call warm. Trust me, we're doing this a long time. You'll get a lot better results from doing that. So listen, if you're a recruitment search owner and either you like cold calling, but you want to get better results, or you don't like it, and you'd rather be making warm calls to prospects who know, like, and trust you. Two things. Either send me a private message and we can have a quick chat about it, or if you go to makemoreplacements.com/apply, you can read a bit more about what we do over there.